Hey Virgo Libra, welcome to your reading. So I just had the most interesting Virgo reading. You actually showed up a bunch, so you may want to check it out, especially because you do have the Virgo placement as well, and maybe that will resonate with you. So yeah, but however, let's just take a look what is going on with this new love, who they are, how you'll meet, the connection you two will have, in everything in between. And if you want to dive a little deeper, there is going to be a link down below for a private reading dedicated to new love. Okay, so we do have that new type of reading available. And yeah, so let's get started here. Also, there is a cusp survey below that would really appreciate it if you would go fill it out. But let's get started here and let's pull some traits. Take as many resonate, has many feel right. Okay, and Libra doesn't. So we do have accountant here, so we could be dealing with a little accountant. Let's see what else we have. They don't have to be an accountant though. Okay, we also have healer. Come here. We have healer. We also have physical attraction. That's very nice. I feel like that's actually what is going to lead to this like the first impression, the first encounter. I feel like it's going to be not necessarily very healing, but I feel like you're going to feel something about them. Clearly you're going to feel something about them with the physical attraction, but I feel like there's going to be something around their energy where I feel like sometimes you're around other people and it can seem, a little bit too much. It can feel like oh my God, Jesus, I'm clearly channeling too much. It's like you could be an empath, and so sometimes people's energies could feel a little bit too much, and it can be a little bit hard for you to focus on your own energy, for you to feel good. You could also have a lot of energy vampires around you. And with this person, I feel like it could be one of the few people you actually connect with, and you're like, well, this is actually pretty peaceful, I could actually stay here for a while. And I feel like that is going to be that could really be the thing that is going to signal you that, hey, this is the person, because I feel like they're going to feel so good. I also feel like this sex may actually be very healing. Because I feel like, man, I just feel like, especially between the two of you, you could have a very strong spiritual connection. You could be very strong soulmates. And I feel like this sex is going to really heal a lot of stuff within you, and you possibly are going to heal a lot of stuff within them. And it's almost like from that point forward, especially the first time you have sex, from that point forward, it's like everything just expands and everything just kind of seems to fall into place, something like that. So we do also have the age from 30 to 35. Again, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But let's see here. What else do we have for my Virgo Libras? We have Earth, so they could be an Earth sign. Virgo. It would be so fun if it was. Definitely go check Virgo's reading, and I don't know, maybe see if that if it feels like it's you that I'm talking about over there. But yeah, it could definitely be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or have strong one of those placements in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But let's see here if there's anything that wants to come out as well. I do feel like this person is very grounded, and especially with that healer there, I definitely feel like they bring a lot of, it's like there's something about them. There's just like this little spice there that you can't seem to find on too many people, and I feel like that really intrigues you. We also have cat owner, so they could have some cats or a cat. I actually feel like it's a cat, and they're like, what do you mean I have cats? No, I have a cat, that it's my whole world. So they could be really attached to that. I do feel like they really love earth, like soil and nature. They could actually have like a little garden, and especially flowers. They could really love flowers, and I feel like they always feel really, really at peace and in tune whenever they are doing some gardening or something like that, and they really like it. I feel like they really like it, and they really feel like themselves when they're doing that. We also have Sagittarius. I actually feel like that is the cat, not necessarily this person, but that could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. They could have strong Sagittarius placement. I do feel like they're very funny and outgoing. I feel like they really like to be around other people, sometimes to a fault, because I feel like sometimes they are just around other people to avoid, facing their own troubles, facing their own beliefs, their own things, especially, because we have here like 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles with ruin and failure. So it's almost like, I feel like they are really hard on themselves. And so whenever they are around other people, it's a break from their mind. It's a break from the things that they're telling themselves. I also feel like they are really proud of their friend group, because I don't think that they, maybe in the past they didn't really have the best friends, and maybe that those friends were really toxic and manipulative and were always bringing them down and everything. And I feel like now they are really, really glad with and happy, proud with the friends. Oh, something just happened with the light there. With the friends that they have, because I feel like those friends are really supportive. I even feel like they are super protective over their friends. So it's almost like if your friends don't like you, then you're screwed. Something like that. Because I really feel like they take their friends' opinions into consideration. And they're like, if their friends have a bad feeling about you, then like something's gonna be up, you know? Because I feel like they would, what is that saying? It's like, it's a little bit like fries before guys, but with like, with friends. Something like that. I don't know the saying, but I feel like there's a little bit of that energy. We also have the 7 of Swords, fertility, which is all about like the limiting mindsets, and I feel like they really see themselves in a bad lighting, and they're really hard on themselves. And however, I don't think that they allow that to kill their kindness. You know, I don't think that they allow that to kind of shape them into something or someone that they are not. I just feel like they're really hard on themselves, especially with their dreams and their career, because I feel like whatever they do, they put their whole heart into it, and they really, really want to make it work, and they really want to make it something special and something beautiful. And I just feel like they are really, I don't know, I feel like they really feel like they are never enough. And it's like, there's something more I can do here. There's something bigger for me. Why can't I do this? You know, I feel like they keep like going on and on and on in their mind over that. We also have the 3 cups talking about friendships with abundance. And I really feel like whenever they are around their friends, they feel like at the top of the world. And that's why I feel like they connect with them so much, is because it does feel like a little bit of escapism, where it's like, I can't escape my whole world just by being with my friends. And there's that thing of like, I really feel like that is super important. More than maybe their family, for example, because I feel like the friends they have, it's like, it's the friend group, you know, it's the family that they created. And I don't even feel like it's such a big of a friend group. It could be like 2 people, but it's like, it's the people. And I really feel like they take them into this huge consideration. Let's see what we have here as well. We do have the 4 of Pentacles that did want to come out in reverse, and it does say power. So there's that thing. It's like they have so much power, but they always see themselves as a little page. You know, they always see themselves as, oh, but I have nothing to give. I cannot build anything solid. It's like they could build the most resistant, powerful tree in the world. But what they tell themselves is that that tree is going to fall within 2 days. And sometimes I feel like they even manifest that into their life. Sometimes I feel like they even say that, and it does happen because they believe it so much, you know? And I really feel like they are not necessarily insecure, well, I guess, but I just feel like a lot of it comes from mindset. It comes from them not believing in themselves and not doing what lights them up, you know? So let's see here how the relationship will be. What is the, oh my God, I can't. I seriously can't. This card showed up in the Virgo reading. What the frick? So we have the Hierophant. This is really someone that you're going to have I'm so blown away. I really feel like this could be like a Virgo dealing with a Virgo Libra. And apparently I'm doing your both readings because like there are tons of Virgos, right? But apparently you're in tune here with me. So it would be so interesting if you would, like, both of you would follow me. That would be like so great. That would probably be like our first birdie union, let's call it. That would be really, really fun. But with the Hierophant here, this is someone that is going to be with you long term. This is someone that is going to be with you for a very, very long time. And I feel like you're going to be able to create a family with this person and something really good. I also feel like I'm hearing traditions, and I don't think that it's traditions in the sense of like a traditional marriage or something like that. It's about you creating your own traditions. So maybe this person wants to do something, I don't know, every Christmas we're gonna go snowboarding. I don't know, something like that. Like they want to create their little tradition around a festivity, around their birthday, around your birthday or something like that, or around the birthday of the connection, for example. And it's like, I feel like they are going to take that really, really seriously. I also feel like, on the other hand, talking about traditions in the most literal way of it, they could be very traditional. I would even feel like they could follow a religion, and they really, really have that into the highest consideration. And it's something that it's the most important thing for them. You know, after their friends, but it's the most important thing for them, and their values and everything. I feel like that is something that they really care about. And I would even feel like that would be a deal breaker, in the sense that if you wouldn't respect that, if you weren't, not necessarily that you have to be from the same religion, for example, but it's like if you don't at least respect them and respect their rituals, respect what they do, respect their way of being through the religion, then it's like, bro, this will never work, you know. So I feel like that is something really important for them as well. We also have here anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. And I feel like that is how you're going to feel with one another. The second you meet, it's like the second you lay eyes on each other, I feel like there's going to be this feeling of like, you know, there's something here. I would even feel like this would be you. It's like when you meet them, there could be this energy of like, there's something big going on here. Something big is about to happen. But I feel like especially them, because they have such a healing energy, and I would even feel like you both could be empaths, but it's like, I just feel like one of you has a more in-tune intuition, and it could be this person with that healing energy, and they're going to know it. You know, you're probably going to look at each other in the eyes, and they're going to know it. I also feel like synchronicities are going to be a very big deal in the connection. And actually, speaking of it, I didn't mention it in the Virgo reading, but a notification showed up, and I was like, oh, let me turn off the internet. And I didn't notice it at the time, but it was actually a notification from a Virgo Libra post. And here we are. So I really feel like some things like that could start to show up. So it's almost like you meet, and the second afterwards, you start seeing their name all over the place. And they start seeing your name all over. Also with numbers, and possibly their cat could even go a little bit nuts. Especially when you go to their place for the first time. Their cat could be like, for example, maybe they were really like, their cat doesn't really like strangers, and with you, the cat is like, they love you straight away. And I feel like that is going to be a very important sign for them. But it's like, I feel like there are going to be like little things showing you all the time that, yo, this person, this is for marriage. And we have more Taurus energy here, so there's that. But I definitely feel like, I even feel like the time from when you first meet to when you really enter a connection could feel like, bro, when is it the time, you know? Because I feel like you're just going to want each other so badly that it's like, bro, when is this happening? Come on, what is happening here? When are we going to speed things up again? And or level up things. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of wanting. This could be the one. There we go. So yeah, this could definitely be the one. And I definitely feel like, I don't think that there's too much to say about that. So yeah, just sit with that energy. Just sit with that. There you go. So let's see here how the two of you will meet. One more. All right, so how will the two of you meet? We have the Crow, which for me is what? Virgo energy. My God. I really like this. I really don't think that this has ever happened in such a like clear way. And especially when we're talking about like someone new getting into each other's lives, Man, this is incredible. So we have the Crow here. Let's see what we have more. We have the Queen of Swords. It's so interesting because this was something that was also showing up, is that in the beginning, when you'll meet, you may actually be a little bit cold towards each other. And it's like the physical attraction is going to be there. The King of Pentacles also showed up. The physical attraction could be there, but it's like the first interaction, I don't think that it's going to be anything like too big. It may even like pass you by, and you won't even notice, you won't even realize what is going on there until you're actually looking back and you're like, oh, wait, that is how it started. Look at that. And I really feel like you may actually be surprised that you're going to like each other in the future. But we also have here the Well. So with the King of Pentacles, this could happen through career. We also have the Two of Wands, which usually has like a little globe. So you could actually meet while traveling. That also showed up in the Virgo reading. I'm sorry if I'm being annoying, but like the two readings are like just, there you go. You're each other's partner. There you go. But I definitely feel like it could start with career here, and maybe you're at a distance. I'm actually getting that you could meet at some sort of event, so you may actually work on the same thing, and you just meet there. Or it's like it's an event with a lot of like little different booths or something like that, and you each have a spot or something, and maybe your first encounter is like, oh, hey, do you have a pen? I kind of need a pen, and that's it. No big deal there. I really don't think that it's going to be a huge thing. And I just feel like there's going to be this thing in their energy with that healer. And with that physical attraction, there is going to be a little spark, a little seed planted there. But nothing is going to happen in that first instinct, I believe. And then later on, I'm actually noticing here the letters. So maybe later on, you'll actually follow each other on social media or something. And that could be when things start to speed up again. But I definitely feel like there's something here around like faith and destiny and everything, because we do have this compass here. So I definitely feel like it could be something that the universe is guiding. And with the Hierophant, I do feel like, Hierophant, and this could be the one, I definitely feel like it's something that you're both connected hugely. And I feel like your spirit guides in the universe and the ancestors of both of you really want to see you together. And I definitely feel like, and it's interesting that we have like here Earth energy, and we have the Libra energy here of your cusp, and it's almost like you're going to balance each other a lot. You could even be a lot on your Libra energy, and this person could come forward, help you out balance your Virgo energy that could maybe even be inexistent right now. Maybe you're a little bit out of balance. And I definitely feel like they're going to help you get you out of your comfort zone, get you out of your house, get you to like have fun and explore new things and think of new possibilities. I would even say that just like with the synchronicities, I would even say like the second you meet them, you could start having like a bunch of ideas. You could start having like a bunch of little little signs, not related with the relationship, but related with your life. So maybe like you start receiving a lot of orders. If you own a business, for example, you start receiving a lot of orders, or your boss gives you a raise. You know, there could be like a lot of things that just start to happen very randomly, and it is because just with that contact, you're starting to share energy on the 3D. You were already sharing energy in the 5D through your spirit guides, but now you're bringing it to the 3D. And so I feel like it's going to feel very expensive, very like opening for you. And yeah, I do feel like you're going to be both a little bit, not necessarily shy, but closed off. So I do feel like the first meeting is going to pass you by a little bit. But I do feel like it could be something related with travel and or career, okay? Something like that. So let's pull here some timing to finish this up. And if you're interested in diving a little deeper into this, then the link is going to be down below for a new love reading. Well, for the shop, but the new love reading is going to be there. And yeah, let's see here. What do we have for you? Well, we don't have a lot, but I guess that will be enough. So we have in a couple of months, and let's see here. Guess what? I don't have to say it, do I? Unclear timing. Yeah. Well, if you watch the Virgo reading, you'll know. But I definitely feel like in a couple of months, I actually believe that they got in a couple of weeks. But so maybe that's like a little timeline there. It's like in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, that little time frame. You could meet this person, and then the unclear timing, I feel like it is going to be like from your openness to one another, and a little bit like, I feel like it also depends on your own individual healings and like how you deal with this. Because I feel like you're going to be thinking a lot about each other, but I feel like for a very long time, none of you may actually take some action towards the other. So yeah, I feel like that is where the unclear timing lays on. But I mean, if this is a birdie romance, then I hopefully will be here to kind of light this thing up, you know? Who knows? So this is what I have for you, Virgo Libra. I hope it resonated, hope it helped, hope it excited you for this new love. Definitely check out that Virgo reading, and don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already, to check the link below for the private reading and for the cusp survey. I would really appreciate it if you would go fill it out. All right, so I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next one.